Hey, you got Fox here, bringing you the sweet sounds of Madden. So, today the sponsor is John Elway, for bringing you the right way. Also my quarterback today. So let's get started on this boogie. Slants right off the bat, but we bat it down. He goes to the out route, but Mr. Rogers Cromartie is there for the tackle. And 3rd and inches, he runs up the gut. Like a fox. So we set it up here, a little bit of bear formation, and he runs some verticals. And that is not so sweet for the Steelers on the practice field. So right away, the Cowboys take the 7-0 lead. Kind of like a Super Bowl in the mid-90s. The 95 Super Bowl. Trendon Holiday returns it but gets caught up. Little toss to Dree Archer. Little cheese down the sideline. But we get a little boost there for the Rocket. Gain. And McKinnon here gets a nice little 9-yard rush. My offensive line pushes his back. And you need to invest in an offensive line in order for that to happen. And if you'll recall my testing a while back about defensive line and offensive line interaction, you'll notice it was the block shed and run block that you'll need as we drive down the field and score to tie the game. Because score. That's just what the Gut Fox does. The Gut Fox also talks in the 3rd person. Like some sort of weirdo speaking softly into a mic. And here I control my mic linebacker and get the tackle on the edge with the toss. My opponent's trying to give me a little taste of my own medicine. But the toss is much more defended now. And now the out route he tries again doesn't work. And he missed wildly on that throw. So we take over in our own territory and make a very risky play. But DeAndre Hopkins comes down with it. The screen pass is read well by his defense in cover 2. So he tries something else and he bats that down again. He's a regular Batman out there. So our gay kicker gets the field goal. We'll kick off to him with 3:53 left in the first half. He receives the ball expertly out of the back of the end zone. The option doesn't go so well. He probably should have chosen another play. His options are endless. So he runs the ball to try to convert 3rd and inches like he did last time. But this time the Fox is ready. But not ready for that because I got the jump animation instead of the hover animation and lurk animation. So he converts another 2-yard pass. Loves those out routes. But Antonio Cromartie, cousins of Rogers Cromartie, picks it off and breaks a couple tackles before getting dragged down. Chuck it deep to speed Trendon Holiday. That makes it nice and easy. 7 points. Right as the 2-minute warning hits. Like our long connections. So we kick it off and he decides he's seen enough of my return team. So he throws it deep like a few of my opponents are known to do, but we break it up. He's in double coverage. He tries to hit the seams on a Hail Mary, and who's there? Anthony Barr to seemingly pick it out of nowhere. John Elway, a little scramble for you, and throws it right to Batman. So a little screen out of the strong close. I was hoping he was going to think it's a toss. John Elway's using his feet and throwing the run admirably. Like a captain. But not an admiral. Touchdown. 24-7. As we leg it through the uprights. So using that leg once again on the gay, he kicks it out of the end zone. He tries the Hail Mary once again, playing cover 4, and it doesn't work so well. So now I am rushing 6. He Hail Marys, but it's a comeback route, expertly. And the 6 don't seem to be getting home, but my defensive tackle knocks it down and knocks it out like a regular Ronda Rousey. Jared Allen on the sack. Put him. I almost turned him into a Mongolian bride. Sacking him. Georgia Loca with the fumble recovery, turning it over to our expertly crafted offense that should have thrown a major pick there. But luckily, this pick's not for him. It's for Archer on the fly. Oh boy, that cheese is real on those fly routes. Not even running Perriman. And I'm still beating his defense deep like an abusive father. The hard hit makes him drop. 3 seconds left in the first half. You gotta chuck deep. We get the nice little user pick with Nate askew. And we turn this to the second half. How long until he quits? I'm sure you know by the video length. But I don't know, on the return, how I haven't been able to be more successful. And at this point in the game, I'm just trying out new plays I've never run before. And if you want to be successful online, don't do that. Always test run your plays. Don't just call something you haven't used in practice mode. Or at least 50 times before. But you're asking yourself, how can you get to 50 times using it by not using it? Well, friend, that's one of life's great mysteries. Like employers that want experience out of their employees, so they won't hire you because you're inexperienced. But how do you get that experience without being hired somewhere? A little bit of a improvised screen. He had a little bit of room to work with. So Jerick McKinnon does a little spin for our team, and Elway's looking pretty solid on the stats, 11 for 15. As we like to spin like a dryer on tumble dry high. The low curl does not get the girl. Play action, screen to Vereen, and that goes nowhere like my comedy. Andre Ellington, let's see if he can get into the end zone, and he can't. I feel like I announced that play a little late. Like my mother when she had me. The trail drag combo gets me fries and a shake for 38. Kick it off again. Compelling game, I know. But he bounced that off his helmet like an Elmo. So he gets 7 yards up the gut. But the Fox is there the next play to stop that and leave him in a rut. So he starts getting mobile on me and throws a short pass. What can I say? I hit him on his ass. So here we go, blitzing like a tomato. But the user is there to hit him. What do you know? Finally we get the pick, and St. Nick calls us a good boy because we're not acting like a dick. So a little drag combo. Let's get it, McKinnon. You almost shed that block, but who am I kidding? This game's over. Let's go. End it. I'm not gonna say that. So as we drag on, and as we go, Alfred Morris up the gut. Hey, no. We're running down the clock, doing the juke left to right, and we kneel it out. and we feel alright. So let's end this game. Once and for all, he's not taking the timeouts, and we're done. Thank you all.